How many times am I going to tell you not to jump on the bed? Get off the bed! What's up, people? I'm Xogue with episode 1 of Mod Sauce. For those of you who have watched the last Mod Sauce series that I did, it kind of ended abruptly. That's just because the map got corrupted. Things happen sometimes. I don't know. I tried for hours to recover. It just didn't work. Things went wrong. And it happens sometimes. It kind of sucks. But you know what? I get to start over. And starting over is kind of fun. So I've already gone through and gotten a lot of the basic stuff that we need to get started. Just a bunch of vanilla stuff. You know, I packed up a forest and brought it here because the nearest one is kind of far away. So I did that. And, you know, I got some stuff. I went mining. You know, and here's all my precious things. And I have my supplies here for stuff too. But, sugarcane. Sugarcane is always useful. Nothing grew? Really? Cool. Alright, well. Yeah. It's a thing. I only did the basic stuff. So, the reason I brought you here now is because, well, I have enough stuff to get started on what I want to get started on. And that is advanced genetics. It's usually always the first thing I do because I really like to fly and I really want to fly and I can't fly right now. So we're going to do that. And, ooh, sugarcane grew. Let's go get it. Get it. Ugh. Sweet. All right. Ugh. Now, the first thing we need for advanced genetics is we need power. We need some kind of power. Munch on some cooked pork chop. Now, the power we're going to use is wind power. Wind turbine. So what do we need for this? We need osmium. We need iron in a metallurgic infuser. We need more of the iron in a metallurgic infuser, gold, redstone, and another piece of osmium. So what we need to do now is make that metallurgic infuser. Metallurgic? It's a fun thing to say. I can't spell it, apparently. Metallurgic infuser. Okay, so we need 2 furnaces. Furnaces? Furni? I don't know. Furnaces. We need 2 furnaces, 4 iron, 2 redstone, and an osmium. So let's go ahead and make that guy up real quick. I think I have everything in here. I do now. You go away. So we have 1 and 2. 2 furnaces. And you guys go here and here. Iron, redstone, and osmium. Good. Now we're just going to plop this guy right here. Now, you remember we needed the iron in there. We needed 5 of those. So the interesting thing about these guys... I need some more redstone. Just give me you. The interesting thing about these guys is that this is kind of the material you choose to infuse something with. That's kind of like what you do. You'll see redstone, coal, diamond, obsidian, all in this slot. And over here, you can hook it up to a power source, like a windmill or something, which I'll eventually do. But for now, you can also place redstone in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see it says 3, but 2 of them went in here. So now we're just going to put 5 on the other side. You see 50, you get 10 per, so that's 5. And we're going to let that cook up. And in the meantime, after we get those done, we can make the windmill. But we also need the cables to connect what we're trying to connect to. And so this is why we're here. And here is going to be... We need these guys. We want to do 2 of these. So we need 12 of these plastic sheets. Which means we need 12 of these. Which means we need to do this 6 times. So we're going to go back to the table. Put in our stuff here. And here. Got 6. We're going to start smelting this stuff. Got some iron smelting at the moment. Go ahead and put you away. And hopefully, is this done? Almost. So we're going to take this out of here. Now we can craft our windmills. Wind? I keep calling them windmills. If you ever hear me say windmill, it just means wind turbine. That's all it is. Just this. But, so we need those. So we need to make 2 of these guys. Which we can do that. That's this and this. Was this it? I think this was it. Yep. Okay, cool. And then we need... Oh, sun's going down. Pause. Gotta go to sleep. I don't have a wall. I don't have walls or a roof. So I gotta make sure I sleep on time every time. And then if we look at this recipe, we need another osmium with redstone. No problem. Stick an osmium in there. One piece here, one piece here. It's all 1 to 1. So if you need 5 of these done, you add 5 to both sides and you're good to go. So this is going to craft up here in just a second. You guys still cooking. Thank you. So now we can add this in the crafting grid. And then we need 1, 2, 3, and 1. Perfect. So now we can stick this guy. We're going to stick him right over here where the empty space is. Perfect. And then these guys are still cooking. Great. So what are we hooking up to these things? I already told you I'm doing advanced genetics. So we're going to go into here. Hopefully it loads. Are you going to load? You loaded. DNA analyzer is the first step in this. Now you want the first 7 machines right before the remover. You just need all the way up to the combiner. And so we're going to go here to see this guy. Now I'm going to run you through what all these things do here in a minute, but we need this and we need the magnifier. So we need 1 piece of glass. Do I have any glass? I think I have some glass. 1 piece of glass, 1 stone stick. I need 2. So give me... Oh, I already have a cobblestone. So we're going to go not here, here. Make a couple more stone sticks. Put them in the grid with the glass. What? Is that what it is? Oh, wait. Hold on. I know that's the scraper. Oh, it's iron, not glass. Glass is the magnifying glass, which I think is 1 stone stick. Yeah, okay. There's the magnifier. I was getting my recipes mixed up. That's a thing. So let's go ahead and make the scraper since I already showed you that it's something we need. Okay, so now we have the scraper, and I'll get to that in just a minute. But first, now we have the magnifying glass, which is in one of these slots right here. And then we surround that with iron. Now that thing is very hard to see. I don't even know if you can see it completely. I can barely see it. But there's the DNA analyzer, and we can set this guy right over here. And he's all prepped and ready to go. These guys should be done cooking. So now we can go to the crafting grid, and basically this is just like this. And that gives us 16 of these cables. So we want the red net cables, which means we need to do something with these guys. We just need, since we want to do 2 sets, which will give us 12 wires, cables. We need, 12 of them in here, and 4 iron ingots or gold ingots and 2 redstone blocks. So 2, 4, and the rest. And then we have our cables. So then we can hook these guys up. Oop. Now these windmills are actually very, very cool because they don't require any maintenance at all. They always generate power. And the higher they are in altitude, like if I were to put it on the slime island, it would generate a lot more than it is right now. But at the moment, it's going to generate enough power for this, no problem. So we're going to go ahead and put these away, put this away, all these away. Now the scraper is something that is, well, required for this. Basically what you do is you take this scraper. I don't need you guys either. You take the scraper and you go to any random animal somewhere. Doesn't matter. Some kind of mob. You can do anything. But certain mobs will give you certain special abilities. Like, for example, a bat will give you the ability to fly and night vision. Ocelots will give you speed, and they will they will give you the ability of creepers avoiding you. The creepers will actually run from you, which is really cool. And, there's other things too, which we'll get into. I'll tell you all the ones that I'm going to collect and stuff like that. But first, I really want to fly. That's always my first one. So I need to go through, and I actually need to get the rest of the machines from here. So go here. Which, by the way, this screen will load faster, because I know I always have a problem. But if you come to Forge Microblocks and right-click, it'll turn black. That's like one of the largest packs with the most items in it. So if you turn that off, it'll actually load quite a bit faster. At least for a little while. It seems to slow down again over time, but So we need to go find a bat, and that could take a long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip right to it. Here in a second, you're just going to see me pop back in with, you know, standing in front of a bat, collecting some of this stuff. All right, so here we go. We got some bats right here. Just got to eat some dried meat. See if I can get these guys at all before I get completely killed by a skeleton. Go, go, go. Ah, you got to chase them down and get as many of these things as you can. Give it in the hole. Okay, where'd they go? Come back here, bat. Come here. Okay, I'm getting a few. So basically all I'm doing is I'm holding down the right click trying to chase down this bat to get as many of these things as I can. If I can get a full inventory, then I'm doing pretty good. If you get a full inventory, it's almost guaranteed that, you know, you're going to have at least one fly. But since I'm pretty confident that is the case, we're going to go ahead and head back. Now, I redid some of the base. I expanded on it just a little bit. Nothing too big, though. I just basically created a little farm. I was starting to run out of food. I waited until the sugar cane, you know, grew enough so I could replant it all. I got everything there, and I prepared most of what we need to get the rest of the books and stuff. So let me show you exactly why I did that. You see, when you come here and you put this in, one of these seeds in, skin scales, that's what I meant, skin scales. When you put one of the skin scales in, it takes a very, very long time. So what I actually did is I went through and I made 24 of these because for the basic DNA dictionary, which is you need one for each of the other 6 machines that we need, you need 4 of them. And a book, which is why I waited for all the sugar cane to grow. I went and got just a little bit more leather from the horses. I crafted up all the books, and I already made the basic DNA dictionaries right here. So we only need one more. Now, I only left the one so that I could show you exactly what we got to do. So basically, I'm just going to grab these right here. And it's pretty simple. The recipe is very simple, but these cells, they don't stack. But you'll see here in a second, you get these cells from putting the skin scales in this thing. That's exactly how you get a scale. But I just got horse before. So this doesn't matter all that much, exactly. It doesn't matter what cell you get. You can use any cell. But I didn't want to waste anything, so I got horses, which they can actually give you jump, I believe. I don't know if they can give you anything else. But jump is definitely not something I need since I'll be able to fly. So that's basically it. So now we have all 6 of the required DNA dictionaries that we need. So we're going to go here. The next one, I need a hopper as well. So I need to make a chest, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. Put you back there, bring you here, and I need some iron, which I don't have here. Give me you. Hopper. And you do this. DNA dictionary, and some more iron. And there's the second one. Now I would put some of this away, but I'm running out of chest room. I mean, I guess I do have enough room here. I just go back through and sort it all. Just kind of dump most of what I have into here without regard to what chest it's going in at the moment. But, oh, sleep. Nope. Now I can sleep. So touchy. It was only 4 seconds away. But, alright, so the next one we need is the DNA decryptor, and we need a piece of paper. Good thing we have sugarcane. Did I get 3? Nope, I got 2. Yep, I got 3. So now we're going to come over here and make some more paper. Paper, and I only need 1. Let's put you back. DNA dictionary, and that. So now we have the DNA decryptor. Then we need the DNA splitter, and I need a diamond. Glad I have diamonds. So we need a diamond DNA dictionary, and this. And I have the splitter. Then I need the breeder, which means I need 2 wheat. Ooh, I don't have any wheat. Should have looked through it ahead of time. That's not good. Alright, well, I guess give me some time so I can get some wheat. I still got the rest of the farm, and I got some seeds, so I can go there. I might have some bones, too. Let me see if I have some bones. I have 3 bones. Let's see if we can get a little bit of wheat from these seeds real quick. Maybe it won't take as long as I think it will. And bones. Cool. No problem. Alright. I'm not worried about replanting because I have barley on the other side, which you just smelt up into bread, which is what you get from here. So now we'll go to our crafting grid. Here. What was that recipe? Which one was I on? Breeder. Okay. DNA dictionary and iron everywhere else. Breeder's done. Now we need the centrifuge. Ooh. Iron, arrow, glass bottle. So we need some glass for this. Nope. Yep. Do I have enough glass for the bottles that I need? I don't. Yeah, I should, actually. Give me all of those. And what was that now? Iron. Actually, I think I know what it is. Do I have any arrows? 2 here. Come on, arrows. Really? I don't have any arrows? Man, I am so unprepared. I don't have any feathers. I don't have anything at all. And I think I need 4 of them. Yeah, 1 arrow per syringe. So, now I have to take a break. Now I have to take a cut and go find some arrows. Searching through this stuff. Alright. Just give me a second. Alright, so now we're back and I crafted all these syringes. Oh goodness, I died once. Enderman. But I did actually get a pearl, so that's cool. And this DNA dictionary, iron. And there's the centrifuge. But then I found out I also need one for this. Crap. But I was prepared because I figured it out ahead of time, so I am good to go. I believe this was the way it goes. And there we go. Now we have all of these. And we can set them all up. Centrifuge and then combiner. Now, obviously it doesn't matter what order you put them in, as long as you know the order. This is just the order I always do. It does matter the order you put them in here, though. Obviously. Now, this takes an extraordinary amount of time, so I'm going to set it up in a way that lets me explain it to you without you actually having to sit through all of the bars, because all of them are almost as fast as this one, or almost as slow as this one. Some of them are a little bit faster, but not by a whole lot. So, give me just a second. Alright, so I got everything prepared. Everything's good. I'm good to go. So I can show you everything that I need to show you. So, you go with your scraper, which I actually broke mine, but I showed that to you before, so you already know what that is. Put your scrapers in, it'll go through the process, and it'll give you one of these and one of these. These are pointless at the moment. You can actually put them back in if you are using the combustion generator that are actually included in advanced genetics. But they're crappy, and these things are crappy. Last time I used them, but redneck cables hook up, so that's definitely what we're using. Anyway, so you get the cell out, and you put the cell into the DNA extractor. This is the analyzer. So you put it into the DNA extractor, and you get out a helix with some weird numbers and letters underneath. So you pull that out, and you come to the decryptor, which decrypts those letters and numbers into actual words. So now you see here it says jump, which is something I don't want, but hey. So then you put that into the splitter, and this is where you choose. You make sure this part is empty. You grab that out, and then you click on the one you want if there are multiples. Sometimes there are multiples. The reason I got so many from bats is because I won't always get fly. Sometimes I'll get only a basic gene. Sometimes I will get, fly. Sometimes I'll get all 3, fly, night vision, and basic gene. You get the idea. It can really depend. And then you take this basic gene, for example. Here's my fly. It's just about done. So the basic genes will give anything you're trying to get 1 extra point. You see down here, this is what you're trying to fill up. This is what you got to get. Bam, it's done. So now we can take this. First, you need to make sure you craft yourself a syringe. You use it like a bow to prick yourself, and everything goes dark. You could blindness 3 for like a couple seconds. Take it in the centrifuge and do that process, which takes a minute. Not really a minute, like 10 seconds. So then you take this, come to the combiner, put your blood on the right side, put the completed, you see it says completed? Put that on the left, and it'll join that up into there. And done. And it's filled. So you take it back to the centrifuge one more time and let this finish. And again. See, even this takes a little while. That's too much time. But maybe that's just me. So then you can take this filled centrifuged syringe of your own blood combined with the fly gene and inject yourself with it. Now you know what I can do? I can fly! Flying! Woo! Oh, man. Nausea is over. Okay. So now what you want to do is you want to be sure after you inject yourself with whatever genes you want, you want to prick yourself again. Take your own blood one more time. And centrifuge it. And then you're going to store that in a safe place because once you die, all of your abilities will disappear. You won't have any of them anymore. So then you can go right back to your chest, take it out, inject yourself again, and you'll get all of your abilities again. Just be sure to take another backup once you're done doing that. So now we have this guy. We can stick that in our chest and we're good to go. Now, this is the other part. Like I said, you saw the number at the bottom. Like, do I have? Yeah, I have a few jumps. So if I wanted to fill up the jump, you see this right here is 0 out of 16. If a basic gene will fill it up 1 point. So it'll be 1 out of 16. You put in another one, so I put a jump into a jump, and you'll get 2. And 2. And then it'll be 4. I can fly! I can fly! So happy I can fly. I love flying. Flying's good. Anyway, so that's about all I have time for this episode. So in between episodes, what I want to get done is I'm going to go through and get all of the abilities that I want from all of the mobs. It includes speed from ocelots and avoid creepers from them as well. Resistance from zombies. I don't know. I'll have a whole list set up for you once I start that episode. And next episode, we're actually going to start working on a little bit of Botania. We're only going to go a little bit in there. There's a couple things that I want to get set up and ready. And after that, it'll be good to go. So, do this thingy. If you like the episode, click that like button. Please click that like button because that helps me out quite a bit. If you want to see more, subscribe. You can comment, favorite, share. Do whatever you want. Do what you do. Thanks for watching.